Back in the book segment tonight, Miller time. And the sage of Southern California is in Chicago this evening, where he's been mulling over Mitt Romney's defeat. So, Miller, what say you?
Well, let's see. First off, I just saw Dick Morris's dog out on Michigan Avenue, Dubs, and he was gnawing on a bone made out of hemlock. So I don't know how to interpret that. But
not a good day for the Morris Meister.
Secondly, I want to say that I've met Romney. Folks, I know a lot of you have been convinced out there that this guy's the problem with America. He's not. He's a very good man. He cares greatly for this country. I've actually talked to him in the last, emailed him in the last day. He's a great patriot. I know that that side's going to paint him as the trouble with America. If he's the trouble with America, folks, this country does have a lot of problems.
I didn't hear any of that today, painting Romney as a problem, other than he didn't run his campaign as effectively.
Billy, I got to jump in. I only got a few minutes here. I got to use my time.
Sure.
If you haven't heard them over the last year demonizing Mitt Romney.
No, today.
You're giving them way too. No, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about this man has been run through the ringer over the last year.
Okay, I got it.
Joe Biden has said he wants to put people back in chains. That's not the case, and I want to say, Mr. Romney, I'm proud of you. I think you're a good man. I don't care what the other side says about you being the problem with America.
How much do you think those unfair attacks that were launched incessantly from the spring right through to Election Day influenced the election?
I don't know about that. I'm guessing on elections. I'm not an electioneer guy, but I do know it's patently unfair just to a good human being. The election, listen, I think this is where this country's at right now. I don't know everybody else's political predilections. Yesterday, some people think this was the best day America's ever had, its proudest moment. I don't agree. I'm sorry, and I know that's going to make me demonized. I know that I'm going to be the object of revenge now, but I'm not going to back off it. I like a country where people bust their tuchus. And I think this country's gone a long way towards becoming more of a European model. And I would say, once again, read the book, Amity Shlaes's book, The Forgotten Man. If you are out there now making $45,000 a year, busting your hump, being away from your family because it's in your hard drive to do the right thing, the right thing changed in this country yesterday. You can get close to that from the government. And I'm telling you, when Nancy Pelosi said, kids, take some time off, read a book, learn an instrument. Well, listen, it's not always about kids. Sometimes it's about these hard-working guys out there who I feel sorry for. And I would tell them, get in the hand-up line and don't get in the hand-down line anymore. It doesn't make sense.
Are you fearful for your country? What's your frame of mind?
Well, I don't think it's going to turn into Blade Runner or anything like that. But listen, I liked it the way it was. It's not going to be like that anymore. It's going to be, I don't know. All I can say is this, the most graphic depiction of it is women, single women in this country now, when they look up and they're looking for somebody to aspire to, it's somebody like Sandra Fluke. Now, I don't know how to distill this down. That doesn't resonate with me. I'm not going anywhere. When these people always say I'm leaving the country and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's the best country in the world. But does it surprise me a little that that's what it's come to? Do I think I'll ever see it go back in my lifetime to the other way? No, I don't. I think this is it. This is the new thing. I go by the majority. I'm a good citizen. I'll pay any tax they ask me to because I'm not a cheater. But do I think it's the America that I saw from 18 to 58? No, I don't. Is that the end of the world? No, it's not like I was in the shower this morning and found a lump in my armpit. That's always my fallback position. I got a great life, but I'm just saying it is not the America I've grown comfortable with. Maybe I'll get comfy with it in the future.
Here's what I said up top. If Barack Obama fails to turn the economy around with all of this social justice, secular progressivism, and I wrote a book on it, Culture Warriors. If he fails this time, Miller, the Democratic Party and the liberal movement collapse. Not for 2 years, but forever. Just consider that. And I'll give you the last
Billy,
word.
I just want to tell you, I'll give you the final word. This is no longer silk. My pocket squares are now paper towels. That's where we're going.
All right, Dennis Miller, everybody, talking from the heart, which is why we love him. And